cards. Can they exile it from our grave? Do they have a Cling to Dust or something? They might. Let's not put it past them. Hello, good game. Welcome back, ghouls and goblins. I hope you're having a magical day so far. Make sure to like the video to help support and subscribe to partake in our contests and giveaways if you aren't already subscribed. In today's video, we'll be playing Jeskai Control in standard best of 1, taking down some of the best players and decks in the world, getting a top 200 kill on a rogue player. Ooh-wee! Pat ourselves on the back for the last half hour right now. If you guys are looking for any information within the day's video, you can find it in the Linktree link. Whether you want to support the channel through our affiliate links, we got 6 swag, brand new shirt from Into the AM just came in. Rocket, Owl, Moon, oh, you know what it is. We've got the Patreon, all of that going in there as well. EWIN Racing if you want to get a sick chair. So many cool things within the Linktree link. The contests, the giveaways, the tournaments, you know, the Spotify link. There's a ton of value within the Linktree link in the description, or give it a Google. Easy peasy, lemon squeezy. This is Jeskai Control deck in standard best of 1, if I haven't mentioned that yet. In the video, we'll break down the deck list, talk about strategies, synergies, showcase the gameplay footage that I've accumulated throughout my day, breaking down the playlines and interactions. Finally, wrapping up with my final thoughts and deck review to give you, the viewer, a good idea whether or not the deck fits your personal playstyle, and of course, your wildcard collection. Thanks again, like the video if you haven't done so yet, and subscribe, as well as sharing the channel to your friends and family. Let's get into the video and take a look at the deck. Standard best of 1, 4.5 average mana value with 34 creatures, 0 creatures, 26 land to support the heavier mana curve. We utilize Prismari Command to create treasures. We also utilize Magma Opus to create treasures. Both of these cards have other values within them that we can use later on in game, but our first priority is to ramp through the treasure artifacts, utilizing them on things like Elspeth Conquers Death and Narset of the Ancient Way. Getting these out early or at a reduced cost so we can hold up something like a Negate to protect it, allowing it to remain in play for a few turns and start accumulating that value. Of course, Prismari Command can also deal 2 damage to any target, allow you to draw and discard, of course, destroying target artifact as well, in addition to the creation of that treasure token for us. This is really nice. The Opus dealing 4 damage divided as we choose among any number of targets, tapping 2 permanents, creating a 4/4, drawing 2 cards if we do cast it late game for the full casting cost of 8. Again, our first objective is probably to discard it, ramp, and then utilize Draconic Intervention through the discarded or used up instances and sorceries for 4 mana as a sorcery as an additional cost to cast the spell. Exile instant or sorcery card from your graveyard. Draconic Intervention will deal X damage to each non-dragon creature, where X is the exiled card's mana cost. If a creature dealt damage this way would die this turn, exile it instead, and then of course exile the intervention as well. So this is going to protect us from the aggro decks. We also have Doomskar, destroy all creatures for sorcery speed. For 5, we can foretell for 3, right? Very, very nice. I like to Doomskar first, and then it's in the grave, and then we can intervention by removing the Doomskar while still using the Opus. But if you're under pressure, definitely get that Opus in the grave for the treasure, and now you can deal 8 damage to everything, which should win you the game. But there's some situations where your opponent has that pesky protection, but you can't win them all. With that being said, we do have Mazemind Tome, the Scry, the draw engine, a little bit of life gain here as well, building into our Ugin. Whether we're utilizing this as a hard cast for 8 mana via the treasures, or my favorite, discarding it with Prismari Command, discarding it with Narset of Ancient Ways, and then having it be played from our graveyard via Elspeth Conquers Death. Exile target permanent and opponent controls with mana value 3 or greater, tax them for 2 on non-creature spells, and then finally return creature or planeswalker from your grave into play with a counter on it, which is great. So, bringing Ugin back into play at a reduced cost is very, very nice. Of course, you can still hardcast it if you need. It's a wipe, 7 loyalty plus 2/3 damage minus X wiping everything of one color or more, X or less. -10, draw 7 cards, gain 7 life, put 7 permanents into play, which has actually been my preferred method recently within Ugin. I've been playing with it a lot, getting the most out of it before the new cards come, just within the control shelves, right? I've been having fun with it, even though I know a lot of people don't like it. There's ways around it. Deal with it. So the Ugin's really nice, whether it's hard cast or coming out through Elspeth Conquers Death via the discard of the command or the Ancient Ways, right? You know, there's not much to the deck. We have a Castle Ardenvale for the tokens, we have a Vantress for the scry, and then the pathways and triomes for land consistency. You could make the case that we should be using scry lands, but you know, maybe we can try that in a future video instead of the pathways. But you know, it works fine. We're having pretty good luck with it. Again, you know, holding top 800, I believe. So you know, some good matches and some tough matches as well today. So thanks again for your time and attention. I really appreciate it. If you have any questions, any concerns, leave them in the comments below, and we'll all do our best to help you out. Like the video if you haven't done so yet, and definitely subscribe. Get into our contests, our giveaways, support the channel, our Spotify playlist, lots of stuff going on within the Linktree link, description below, or give it a Google. Cheers. We'll be back to wrap up with my final thoughts after today's gameplay footage. Going first, we need to seek redemption here. Keeping 7. Foretell. Discard. Hopefully we draw a blue land. If not, another white. Let's see though. Lurrus, is it rogues? Or cycling? Or mono black? Rogues. Great. Just lovely. So Elspeth's a dead card. We can discard it. Definitely looking for a Draconic Intervention. We've had a bad string of matches today, so I don't see this going any differently. Honestly, it comes in batches. No crab, at least. Elspeth can hit Lurrus. The only thing. A little late on the Triome. It's unpleasant. Not good. For 2. Getting milled. Maybe they mill an Ugin and Elspeth hits Lurrus to bring Ugin out? Pass our turn. This is combat damage. I mean, if they play Lurrus, we can just fry it. But if, actually kind of want to Conquer's Death if they play Lurrus. Want to create a treasure token here. Kill the Wind Robber. They allow it. We get hit for 1 and milled out. What do they do? What do they do? They really do it. Oh my gosh. They didn't mill anything good though. Have you ever asked a rogue, like, why didn't the rogue mill us? I've never asked that before in my life. It feels so strange to say out loud. Right? Why didn't they mill? I'm gonna exile Lurrus instead of sending it to the grave. It's our only target in the entire deck, so let's just take it. Okay, so now maybe they get aggressive. They're like, that was insulting. And hopefully... Oh, they milled a Narset. Okay, okay. I'll allow it. Another 2 mil here. Down to 41. Where's Ugin? Mill Ugin. They have counter magic. Pass our turn. Tap that blue source. Tap that island. No, they don't want to do it. We have 6. I mean, we can fry what they've got going on here. Making a treasure, trying to pull a counter spell. A Thought Thief. It's fine, right? Force the mill, no Ugin. Let's try to pull that counter spell. They can sack it for the draw. But just like, don't hit me. You know, don't make me mill. Right? That's kind of the name of the game at this point. No counterspell. No Ugin. Oh, there he is. Can they exile it from our grave? Do they have a cling to dust or something? They might. Let's not put it past them. I'll allow it. Could be good. Could be good. They're not pleased. They are not pleased about that. Oh man, that has gotta hurt. Oh. Oh. I've been playing with Ugin a lot lately. I don't think anyone appreciates it, except for me. Alright. Get a backup Doom. We bring it out. I doubt they're running Baleful Mastery. Field. We should have held up Magma Opus, I think, actually. Guaranteed Ugin gets hit here with Bloodchief's Thirst. This is on our turn, yeah, okay. I thought that was their whole turn. I was like, no way! No way! So they need a kicked Bloodchief's Thirst for 4 mana. Interesting. They have to play a land. There it is. Do they have it? Do they have it? I feel like they do. I'm hoping they don't. I don't think they do. Wow. Wow. Do we really want to draw 7 cards, though? That's the thing. It gives us such a massive advantage, is the thing, though. Just take it. Just take it. Is good. Right? It's like, how do you come back from that? I do not know. Yeah. I'll allow it. Wipe the field with intervention. And then Ugin starts plussing himself again. Quit plussing yourself, Ugin! If Ugin drinks too much, he sometimes plusses himself at night. Stop it! 26. We have to get the kill before they mill us. Opus, take us home. Take us home, Opus. 8 damage. No way. That's so weird. They get massively taxed here. Like, that's a big tax. Kind of blue source here, I guess. We'll cast this Opus now.
Let me help you practice.
Okay. That makes up for our losses. That was a top 200 player, you guys, that we got the squeeze on. And a rogue player. How satisfying is that? Like, that footage. Just, like, beating up top Mythic rogue players. Like, good game, bro. Appreciate you. Love the match. No offense. But a rogue player, you guys. Right? A rogue player. We got him! Add this footage to the resume, right? Let's break down the deck. Blitzing Lasers. That's a really good name. Do you know a name we seen on stream today? It burns when I PvP. Shout outs to you, my friend. That's the best in-game name I've seen in a little bit. Oh man, I like it. I like it. I like it. You know, we weren't very careful about this draw hand. Hopefully our land fixes itself, because if it doesn't, we're in trouble. Right, we need some white sources. Oh man, this is actually going to be terrifying. Double white, what are they doing? They're bricking? Oh my gosh, that's a red source, thank you. Thank you. That fixes Narset, then the Narset can fix the rest of our mana, thank you. Is this a free win? Thank you. Gratitude is everything. The past, the present, the future, they're all irrelevant. The only thing that matters is gratitude. Say what? This is so delicious. Gotcha. Now we'll top deck an Ugin and discard it right away. A cleric deck. I see. Stay tuned for my upgrade guide to that Game Nights deck that we all got. We have 5. We can go to 6. Let's just clean it. Right? It's really easy for us just to... Yeah! Once you have Narset in play, things like Doomskar are just like... They're so tasty, right? So the only thing here is, you know, Elspeth triggers useless. So we didn't discard, but, you know, I think it's fine. I think we can -6, the emblem goes out, and I just don't entirely sure, or I'm not entirely sure how you can recover from that. Instant or sorcery. We do have Doomskar there. Yeah, why not, right? It's a really good card, and if we exile it, right, then the ability doesn't trigger, right? Because it's not dying, it's being sent to exile! Which is nice, and then we get the damage right to their person. So, 4 cards left in hand for them, 4 mana in play. We have a Planeswalker out, which, you know, we can replace. What? Are you kidding me? Again, let's toss it to exile. The damage from Narset Emblem goes up top to their person. Instead of killing it, bringing another cleric back, we just exile it. And then we don't have to worry about it. The Bloodline Pretender, right? This is Shapeshifter, aka Changeling. So it can fill that cleric and angel role for our opponent. Whenever, you know, something enters the battlefield, it gets buffed up, which is cool too. I'm gonna sack Narset. A non-land. So let's throw a Narset. We just have so many of them. Let's kill that thing. And then we can double Tome. Right? Oh, yes. Yes, the Tome triggers the emblem, of course. Isn't that delicious, right? Mazemind Tome that does 2 damage. Uh-oh! Beautiful. Beautiful. I mean, I've been loving Control recently. Later on in the meta here. It's like, we know what the top decks are. I can kind of do my best to control them, just based on our knowledge base. And then these off-brand decks, we can still kind of take care of. Taking the loyalty, we either get a +1/+1 counter or a loyalty counter. In this case, that loyalty counter is really nice. We're only sitting at 6. We can push to 7. It's not enough. Do we just nuke it?
Meditate with me.
I guess. Kill Vito. Let's take a double draw. Land. Nice. That does put us to that 8 mana that we'll need, right? We played a 7. Narset pushes us to 8. That's the thing. Should we just nuke it? Send it to the microwave, bruh! So expensive. Let's do the cheaper version. And the damage from the emblem straight up top. This is a great matchup for us. I love it. Land and play. Let's get that planes out. Push this out to make it cheaper, and then we have a draw. Hello, good game with the scoop. We send out the love. Blitzing lasers. Love the name. Good match, bro. Appreciate that. Our opponent is playing first. Timonator. That's a good name, too. Mono White or Winota. What do you guys think? We're gonna toss the Doomskar to the side right away. Looking for a red source, mono white. Okay. Shoot. We need a red source for command. We have to kill the... Oh no, binder now. Shoot. Mono white's so good. Terminator! The life gain variant as well. I don't play the life gain variant of mono white. I like it. I think it's super powerful, and it really does... Oh, they take our command too. I really want to cast that next turn. Shoot. Dang it. That land's not working out for us. We can pass our turn. You know, we have Negate stopping Skyclave Maul. And, you know, we can also toss Opus for the second white source via treasure. Then we have a wipe. Selfless Savior only protects a speaker. I don't think we'll make it through this, but hey! We're gonna try, Yikes. Oh, nice. That Selfless Savior's so freaking good. They're going to 26 the turn after this anyways. Oh, man. Alright. Sack the treasure to make a treasure. Right? Indestructible goes out. If only they just had the one dog. You know, that would work out a lot better for us. I don't think we're going to get this. That's 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Good game. Math. GG, Timmy. Timmy. Ghostface. We're going first. At least we have a sweeper. Elite Spellbinder is so good because it can take care of the sweeper. And then you've got Indestructible too. Draconic Intervention would have been really good last match because, you know, Indestructible wouldn't have worked. And we actually had the Opus discarded. So Draconic Intervention could have won that last match for us. It makes me sad that we don't get it. So, I'm going to Tome. Pass turn. This is fine. Let's try to find a land here. We'll scry on our upkeep too if we don't get one. Just make sure we don't miss any steps. There we go. Pass our turn. I'm going to do a Prismari Command. Make another treasure. That way we get removal and a treasure rather than just a discard treasure. Pretty cool. That learn is nice. It's not a creature though, so whatever. What do they take? That's good for them, right? And then now we strike. 2 damage, create a treasure. 2 damage, create a treasure. One damage, actually 2 damage, woof. We really need a land here. Yes. Nice. So freaking lucky. Alright, so next turn we can discard Opus, big intervention. We're sitting on 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 mana. It gets us really close to Ugin. Oh, you jerk. Nice. Okay, that, remember how I was talking about how the Spellbinder is just such a good card? I mean, obviously they take intervention. Goes on itself. Look for our land. Too slow. We need another intervention. Even that won't work. It's a 4/4 now. Okay, we have Ugin. Whether or not it works out, I don't know. And then they just nuke it with reduced to memory. But we still have to reset the field. If they have another Luminarch Aspirant, it's fine. It's okay too. It's not great, but wow. Okay. Wow. All right. So, you know, sometimes you shouldn't fold into the field like this, right? They see our hand. They can do this math. They've just chosen not to. Discard. And we have life gain too, right? Oh, Doomskar's great too. 4 life here. This is an exile, so we're not going to be pulling it back from the grave, so I think Elspeth can go. And we get hit for 9 damage here. That's alright. All is well. All is well. Or not. We're still gonna exile. I thought we had 8 mana. Did I not do that math right? 5, 6, 7. Yeah, I thought we had 8. And then we have to Doom to get around it. Or no, we don't Doom. Yeah, I guess. We lose our Opus. It still saves us. I honestly thought we had the land there. I think we could have scryed on our upkeep to get it. My bad. Right? Totes my bad. We just blanked there. Good game. We don't get it because of their protection. It was protection or indestructible. You know, there's not anything we can do. Good game. Oh, that was my bad. That was a colossal misplay on my behalf. We could have come back from that too. I should have scryed before the match was over to see if the land was there. And then we would have known if it was our fault and avoidable or not. Alright. Let's get through this match without a misplay. Mono red. We have to intervention if there's an annex. Already drawing off our top. Prismari Command, good for them. Oh, good for you! We do have Doomskar next turn if we need. And then the turn after that, Draconic Intervention. Oh, they take our Ugin too. Cool, 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 cool. I love mono red. They hit us for 2 damage, draw 2, discard 2, or make a treasure. What do you guys think? They're definitely going to activate that command. Yeah. Ooh, ooh, ooh. I mean, I guess I'll do that too. We have Narset for life gain. That's going to be our priority here. I mean, they could have multiples. We have a Negate that definitely should get used here. Right, and then we don't have to deal with the creature. There we go. You're cute. Let's get a red source in play.
That which appears mystical is merely the result of practice.
Oh, double frostbite? No way.
Let me help you practice.
Tome in play with the mana, which is always nice. She survive. Maybe. Looking like it. Take the scry. Intervention is really good. Let's get that plus going on. Wipe the knight. We needed this after our last match. I'm gonna be honest. Take the draw, why not? Okay. I'm okay with this. No matter what happens, we're good. We are good. Elspeth Conquers Death, comboed with Narset. I love it. It's tasty. We needed that, bringing us back up to 50% and still top 900, 869. That's nice. Let's see if we can get another win in though, right? Going first, we have Opus with Intervention. That might be really good. Let's see though. I think I just want to Tome first. Shambler. We really need that land. This will help us find it. It's not... I don't want to throw it. It's tapped, but sure. I'm going to play that other Tome. I really want to bait in and get a effective intervention, like the majority of their hand. Hopefully they don't play anything that we can't come back from. Sentinel's fine. It's gotta be Naya tokens, right? Just looking for land. That's perfect. Woof. Big hit next turn. Pass our turn. This is a big hit here for them. I'm actually a little worried. Holding up a Negate in case there's any monkey business. Hopefully just another creature. Getting hit for 1, 3, 4, 8 damage. Down to 8 life after this, potentially. Oh. Wow. We have nothing. We don't have anything for this. We let it go on too long and we got burned. We're trying to be greedy. Good game. Right. 8, 9, 10, 11, yeah. Alright. Jeskai control. Oh, some tough matchups there, but it did prove its worth all in all, as far as I'm concerned, right? We did the do. I wonder how much Scrylands will help. I think potentially we should drop some pathways and we should incorporate Scrylands. That's how I'm going to improve the deck, right? That's what I think should change. What do you guys think? How should we improve and change this deck? Let me know in the comments below. Thank you so much for your time and attention. I really appreciate, LOL, each and every one of you. I appreciate you guys, you know? Have a great day. Check out the Linktree link, subscribe, like, do all these things as well. Support the channel if you can. And of course, have a magical day. That's the most important thing, of course. And we'll see you soon in the next.